Did you rock that night though? Did you rock?
Oh yeah, of course.
You was.
Of course.
Wow, right? All right. I was bugging.
That's like that night with that midget, man.
Oh man.
You could have saved me that night.
What are you talking about?
It was happened a long time ago, Daz. A long time ago.
I feel like, is this a true story? Because I feel like I've heard a midget and you in the mix before.
Yeah, this is the same story that we brought up before. It's probably another episode.
Same midget story.
Same midget story.
I can't. Well, anyways, I have a question. So I have recently scrolled through TikTok and somebody said something about spaghetti. Do y'all eat? If a woman offer you spaghetti?
No.
So you know about this whole thing about
period
spaghetti.
Blood.
Sprinkle in the blood.
The period
I
blood.
have never in my life
we know
heard of that.
Santa Maria, or whatever it's called.
I have never in my life heard of that. Because I love spaghetti and I make really good spaghetti and I would offer spaghetti.
I wonder why.
As a meal.
Not at all. I never
can't do it.
And ate her spaghetti. Never in life.
You know what's crazy? So I had asked my husband the other night, I was like, babe, I said, actually what I said was, did you ever eat Lovely spaghetti? Because this is a lady that work with him, work at the barber shop. And he was like, nah. I was like, oh. Well, anyways, did you know that people be putting da-da-da? He was like, yeah, da-da-da. He was like, wait, why you ask me about Lovely? You know, but I was just like, she the only chick I know that worked there and she cooked for y'all. Did she give y'all spaghetti? I think that is, I have never in my life heard about the lengths people go through. I don't want nobody that obsessed with me.
Yo, there's a witch chick. She black too. She a black woman. Her name's Shira 7. You probably heard of her. Shira 7.
I might have.
She be on YouTube. She makes videos, for black women and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
She always talks about that. Her slogan is sprinkle, sprinkle. She talks about sprinkling like blood and shit and food and all that.
That is
and putting casting spells on men.
Why would, and I guess, a lot of the videos I've seen, some of them were a lot like satire, like, oh, he ain't never leaving me. But I literally think spiritually, and I'm like, why would I want that type of tie? Because you can't, can you get rid of that?
I mean, you can get rid of it, but.
But you got to kill him, right? Is that what you know? Jason, I have no idea. I'm just asking. Something got to happen to him or the person. I see. I'm staying away from that mess. That's crazy. I don't want that type of obsession.
Yeah, we live in some dark times right
now. But I do make good spaghetti, FYI, for either one of y'all that want to try my spaghetti. It's good. And I don't mess with none of that.
Calm down, Des.
Respectfully, I decline.
Yeah,
I decline.
You know what's funny? Because Kevin so my husband get like acid reflux. And I was like, shit, is that why you don't be eating my spaghetti? Because he really
eat the spaghetti?
He really be like, oh, babe, you know my acid reflux.
Oh, stop.
That man don't trust you. That man does not trust you. That man don't trust you at all.
When he said that, when he said he knew about that the other night, I said, oh, shit, you don't trust me?
Damn.
He was like, I ain't trying to be that in love. That's all I could think of. He was like, nah, this bitch, I don't trust. But my kids eat it. Like, that's crazy. I would never.
Only person spaghetti I'm eating is my mother's spaghetti. That's it, man. That's it. I ain't trusting nobody's spaghetti, man. I mean, unless I go to an Italian restaurant or something or some shit like that.
You gonna eat their spaghetti, the Italian spaghetti.
I don't even like Italian food, yo.
You say you don't like it?
Nah.
That's crazy.
Like authentic Italian food, though? Not like Olive Garden.
First of all, yeah, authentic, like from Sicily, from wherever they from. I don't like it, man.
To me, the spaghetti don't be busting the way like
it don't bust like spaghetti. I'm sorry, I said it. Yeah, black people spaghetti way better.
It don't, man. Because all it's very like. See, I don't like salty sauce. I don't like my sauce salty like that. Like I don't even know how zesty. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I put sugar in my sauce to knock some of the acidity out of the tomato-y taste, and it's good. Everyone loves it. But, anyways.
Yeah.
I just thought about that. But anyways, can I bring up the topic that I wanted to bring up, Mr. Jason?
Go ahead.
Okay. So there's this video on YouTube, on TikTok. I sent this to Jason earlier. And basically, this young lady is talking about how, I think the girl was basically asking, like, I wish we could play it and do a little, whatchamacallit, but the girl was like, it was a duo thing, and she was just like, oh, how do you know? I think, how do you know if a man loves you, or something to that, or something about a good man or whatever. And this lady comes on. She must be some type of content creator. I want to give her credit. So I'm about to look up her name that I sent to Jason, because I like to give people credit.
Yeah, definitely.
But she basically came on, and when I tell you she read the book on a good man, I'm in my thing. Bye. I believe her name. Hold on, I'm about to play it real quick.
I gotta hear this.
If you're in a healthy relationship with a man, can you stitch this video and talk about
So basically, she talked about being in a healthy relationship. The person is Erica M. I actually need to follow her. So she basically is saying how she was in this committed relationship with a guy from college, right? And how they really loved each other, blah, 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 blah. He went on to know exactly what he wanted to do, and he got like a really good job. And she was like all over the place. She didn't really know what she wanted to do. She was working odd jobs, whatever. I think, hold on, I gotta.
He moved to Dallas for an amazing job.
I think they had a long distance relationship. I believe that's what she was saying. How he was in Dallas, and I think she was still just doing her thing.
That is like his dream.
So.
I'm thinking in my head, Boogie, I don't have a husband. So I go every day.
She made one comment.
I need to change this.
I think she made one comment to him about how, like, she needed a change of scenery and she wanted really to just focus on, like, content creation and blah, whatever. Mm-hmm. This man calls her job. Obviously, the job called, like, hey, your husband on the phone. And in her mind, she's like, I don't have a husband yet, because they were still boyfriend and girlfriend. Mm-hmm. So she gets on the phone and he was like, do you really want this dream? Whatever dream she had said. He was like, do you really want this dream? And she was like, yeah. He was like, quit your job right now. And she, obviously that fear, that risk, like what you mean? She quit her job. This man literally moved her wherever he living and took care of her. Like, he basically was like, you don't have to pay rent. You don't have to cook. You don't have to do a thing, but focus on building your dream, building the life that you want for yourself. And that's it. No strings attached. I mean, obviously strings attached, the unspoken strings, you and my girlfriend don't cheat, whatever. But I found that so powerful. And I wanted to bring this to this group specifically because y'all two guys. And do you think that is a healthy relationship? Like a healthy testament of someone saying, I love you enough. Jason, I don't know if you really know what a healthy relationship is.
You know why I don't think that's healthy?
Why?
It's because it looks like it's only geared in one direction.
There you go.
So he already had his dream. He
he has his dream. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's very controlling.
That's
Sounds
great.
very controlling.
Yeah.
On his part?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what men do to control you.
Yeah. That's more of he has more control over her. And not only that, it's just one-sided. It's like, everything's just geared towards her. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like
in that moment, right? So do you think
what's the reciprocation?
That's what I'm about to say. Listen, okay. One thing I did find like a red flag is because they was boyfriend and girlfriend. That's the only thing I will say, because there is no real commitment there. And I'm not saying him. She could be like, I'm good. I got my dream. Bye. Like, to me, I don't think I like marriage. I think marriage has a more of a binding contract, and I honestly have an issue with women, and it's more so women will treat a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship like that's their husband. Yeah. And then they could be boyfriend and girlfriend for 5-10 years, and he might be like, all right, this is not working for me anymore. And I'm not saying this happens often or whatever, but I just feel like that commitment. And I honestly just feel like marriage in general has lost its true meaning of what it means to be married and committed. But that was my only qualm about it. And to each his own, because there are 25-year relationships and they're not married, 50-year relationships and they're not married. So I'm not knocking anyone for doing anything, but the reciprocation, just because at this moment it's about me, don't mean later down in the line when I'm straight, I'm not making sure do you understand how, and maybe I'm just speaking for me.
Nah, but that's like Jason said, that's a controlling situation. She left her job, like she don't have nothing. Now she don't have nothing. You know what I'm saying? And now she's in his possession.
She got to depend on him for everything.
She got to depend on him
until she gets that thing, if she ever gets it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And
what do you mean? And you left your family, you left everything. It's just you and him. You don't got no friends out there, none of that. He got full control over that woman. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily saying that, like, I don't know, it all depends on his intentions.
Mentality.
But like,
well, right.
But like, I'm just saying,
the actions
like,
in itself you think are. She didn't seem like she was controlled. She seemed perfectly fine, but obviously, I mean, a front is a front. She could be controlled, but it didn't seem like.
She might not even see it. She could be controlled and she could be blind to it.
Well, I think this happens
because it benefits us to a degree.
The way she was talking was like it had happened, because she seems like she's well into her content creation already, and she's making money off of it or whatever. I mean, the background scene, I don't know if it was her home, but it seemed like she had it. And I can't remember like the full extent of the video, and I haven't watched any of her other videos, but I don't know. I don't know that I would immediately take it as controlling. If there were other signs, like if he was just straight up from the beginning, like, oh, quit your job, maybe, but it wasn't something. And controlling men might be tactful, right? You might be able to wait for 2 years and then boom, you change, you switch up.
Well, yeah.
Like
How long were they together before this all happened? Like, were they there for years before it happened, or was it like 6 months or a year? Like, how long were they together before you saw this stuff?
Well, she said they met in college.
Okay.
He got a dream job offer, which I don't know that I'm realistically.
Is this during college or after college?
Right. Well, this is after college. After college is when he made this offer. So college, even if they met 2-3 years into college, whatever. But his dream job do you think it came like right after college? Maybe 6 months. I'm saying 6 months to a year after college. He got
what is the dream job though. Like,
I'm talking the husband's. She said she didn't really get into it, but she just said he got an amazing job offer, like the top tier, highest dream job that he could ever ask for. That's how she really said it.
I mean, I wish she would have just kind of like told. You know what I'm saying, like, he became some kind of executive or whatever. You know what I'm saying,
yeah,
like,
some kind of
It's a dream job. It's just like
it's just a job.
Yeah, it's just like I don't know.
You get fired every day.
Yeah, like I don't know, but yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like, oh my God, I think my son took off his pamper. Amari, 1 second.
Oh no, you can smell it.
No, she in there talking about why is he butt naked, and I'm sure he took his pamper off. I hope he ain't. Did he poop? Can you get his naked? Okay, hold on. Don't be exposing my baby.
Oh, that's crazy.
So my thing with that is, I just rather have, like you said, I'm probably not the person to be speaking on relationships and stuff like that, but I just rather have somebody that go through the mud with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly, man.
That builds character.
So you want somebody to be like in the trenches? Like, you don't want to be a ready-made man for somebody. You want
No, I don't want that. I want to build everything up together. We have like an equal partnership. And it's like, oh wow, they did all this for you. This is that.
So are you just gonna put your life on hold for a woman before that?
I'm not. And I'm not. And I don't want her to put her life on hold for me. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, we both should keep going, continue to do what we're gonna do, but do it separately. Like, you should have your own thing, I got my own thing, and then we come in the middle to meet for this relationship. You know what I mean?
I'm saying, if you met your person tomorrow, are you in your space that you want to be in?
What are you talking about? As far as what?
You not. The next day we went downstairs, that junk was sitting prim and proper on the couch. My grandmother did not take that thing out. I don't care what nobody say. She did not take that thing out the trash. Like,
did you asked her and everything?
Yes, I was like, me, Alan ran upstairs. He was terrified. And so you know how in the church they had the kids at some point being intercessors or whatever, and they opened up. So I honestly believe that Al was opened up to a spiritual realm younger than he should have been, in my opinion. I feel like at that point, I feel like there was a lot of experimentation going on. I don't think children are called to have to experience that. If they experience it on their own, they in tune or whatever, you work with them. But to open them up that young spiritually, he got a whole nother story that he could tell. But I swear to God, we both went upstairs, asked my grandmother, like, Grandma, did you take this off? She was like, y'all, what y'all talking, just old. And then what y'all talking about? Don't nobody know what doll y'all talking about, whatever. And we asked her about this Raggedy Ann doll, and she swears to God she don't know nothing about this I don't know what happened. I think we took it outside and put it in, like, the trash cans that go on the street. But that joint was crazy.
Yo, isn't the Raggedy Ann doll, like, isn't the creator of it, like, wasn't they into like?
I was gonna say that.
Yep.
I was gonna say that. Yeah.
Yep. Was it Raggedy Ann and Cabbage Patch?
Yep, exactly. I was gonna say that too. Yeah, the Cabbage Patch too. Yep. So like, yeah, there's some spiritual stuff with that.
I really honestly believe in like spiritual. Like, there is too much stuff that's unexplained for us to just not think that. I mean, and it says it in the Bible, right? For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against, entities and spirits or whatever. I honestly, truly believe that. And listen, I can't nobody listen. Don't mess with that haunted stuff.
Yeah, man.
You better pray.
I ain't going back over there. I'm not going to that house again. Well, if I go there, I'm not staying the night. I'm just not staying the night.
No, we ain't doing this again.
Yeah, I'm not doing this again.
Mm-mm. Will you have any experiences, Jason?
I mean, I got a couple, honestly. I got a couple.
Come on.
Nah, I ain't about to get into that.
You know,
Listen,
Why?
this is why I don't watch scary movies, yo. Same reason I don't watch scary movies, yo. I don't do that,
Really?
yo. That's too much.
You don't watch scary movies?
No, I do not.
I used to love scary movies until that one movie, Mirrors. I think it was called Mirrors, and the freaking what's the thing? Preview freaked me out, and I was like, oh, never again. And Orphan, because Orphan is real. Somebody in real life could be a little old lady pretending to be a kid and kill your entire family. Nope.
It's called Little Man. With
no, it's called Orphan.
With Marlon Wayans and Sean
Little Man.
Wayans.
Yo, Little Man. Yo, you wow, bro.
Yes, did you?
Yeah.
No, but did you know that was a real? So did you know, like, Orphan, like, okay, that was the whole thing, but there is a little girl or a person, a woman that actually carried out that, like, not the scary part of it, but she actually posed as a child to a family, and they just abandoned her, and then they got in trouble, even though she was an adult.
That's crazy.
I gotta find the story, but it was a woman that had that syndrome, whatever disease that causes
Benjamin
you to
Button
look
syndrome.
younger. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
The Benjamin Button joint or whatever.
Benjamin Button.
You gonna call it Benjamin? No, because Benjamin Button is not real life.
I mean, it kind of is real life, wasn't it?
No, because Benjamin Button aged backwards. That's not.
Okay, that's what it was. Okay.
Yeah.
He was born a baby and died in an old. I mean, I'm sorry. He was born an old man and died as a baby. Mm-hmm. No, but it was there was an actual news story of a family who had adopted this girl that they believed to be a girl into their home, and then it came to find out that she wasn't a girl, and they just like they left her because it was creepy, and then they ended up being charged. I gotta see, because I was trying to follow it. It happened a while ago, but I wanted to see what happened, like what the outcome was, if they, if it stuck, if it was upheld in court. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Why are you always in my business? This is my dog. Get out the room.
It's a dog?
Mm-hmm. He don't even really like me.
Dog don't like you. That's crazy.
He all up under me, though. He must think I got food or something. I don't got nothing for you. Get out, Thor. Bye. Go. But yeah, I don't mess with that. I don't mess with that. I call it demonic. People call it spiritual. People say it's your elders. It's your. I don't want
the ancestors.
The ancestors.
I don't want my ancestors talking to me. I don't want no parts, because who know what they was into?
Yeah.
You guided me here.
I'm be honest, I don't do all that ancestor stuff, man.
Nah, it doesn't make sense.
Oh.
Your ancestors are sleep. To me, I think the ancestors are sleeping.
They're
So I
asleep.
don't- yeah, I don't think that they're like up there and they're watching. I mean, unless they're a ghost or something, like at least they're like a trapped spirit or something, or I don't know. I don't know how that goes or whatever, but
I don't know how that goes either, but I honestly feel like sometimes people, they talk about the ancestors, but did they tell you that they were ancestors? Are you just believing them because they tell you? Because then what about, because if there are people that could be your ancestors, there are spirits that can be evil and lead you down this crazy path. So did the spirit just say, I am your ancestor? Like, how do you know that that's your ancestor and not an evil spirit trying to kill you? Like,
exactly.
I don't know parts. No
Listen,
parts.
man. We got to change subjects, yo.
You can see it?
Yeah.
You shaking in your boots?
A little bit. I don't got enough lights overhead, man. You turn some more lights on.
We could change topics because you know the hot topic I'm trying to talk about.
Yo, one more question that has to deal with
Okay.
that. So,
Okay,
Des,
here we
you
go.
be burning sage and all that?
So, okay.
Ooh.
So listen.
Ooh.
Ah,
Listen.
one of those? Nah, you wildin', yo.
I know, right? But no, because in the Bible, they did all types of incense, did they not?
Yeah, but the sage is different though, man.
Why? Frankincense, myrrh. Why is the sage different?
Nah, they didn't say because they didn't say sage.
Because they didn't say sage?
No, it say from what I heard. This is a conspiracy.
Mm-hmm.
They say, sage, it keeps the bad spirits out or whatever. I heard that it invites spirits into your house, man.
I think I burned sage one time. I got this, first of all, don't judge me. Everybody listening to this is definitely about to judge me because I got the freaking sage from Five Below. Okay?
So it's not real sage then.
Probably not.
Okay.
Hopefully it's not.
Probably not. But I burned it one time and I had like such a bad reaction. Like I had a headache. I started feeling sick. Nope. I don't mess with none of that. I told Amari got like an evil eye necklace. She had gotten like crystals because we were at one point into crystals.
Oh nah, you playing with all kind of stuff.
You playing with fire,
Yeah, you playing with all kind of witchery,
Oh
man.
my god.
All kind of witchery. I have since repented and was like, okay, God, if it ain't right, but if you give me something in my spirit to say, okay, because I feel like we have discernment. If you could tell me that we could talk to our ancestors, then we got some type of spiritual discernment. Crystals just wasn't sitting right with me. I had them around. I wasn't getting, to me, it was just a lot of negativity. I wasn't getting what they said they were supposed to be given. Okay, so, but for me, I think God really was more so like, you relying more on those crystals than you relying on me. Like, nah, no. So I threw all my crystals away. As a parent, I try to teach versus push, right? Because I feel like once you just force, then there's really like, she gonna do what she want anyway. Like, she not with me 24/7. So I told her, I said, honestly, I don't believe that the evil eye necklace is an appropriate thing. I said, first of all, why is it called an evil eye? Like,
crazy. That's
it's just
crazy.
the name in and of itself. Like, okay, it's supposed to keep the evil away, but you're wearing an evil eye. It don't make sense to me, right? It wasn't making sense to me. And so I said to her, how about you research it? You could keep it. If you could research this and give me the real origin, not the origin that somebody told you on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
Where it originated from and what was the, whatever. And so we kind of went through it and she was like, oh, it came from this and then she wanted the little Buddha. And I said, Amari, you are more so doing this for the trend, right? Like, you see this on social media and you just want to put a trend, but there's actual meaning, spiritual meaning behind these things. You just need to be careful. She don't wear none of them. So I don't know what happened. She doesn't probably, since got rid of that trend, got over that trend or whatever. But it was more for me for a teaching moment for her. My mom was just like, oh, you should make her throw it away. I said, yeah, so she could go get another one from somebody else.
Exactly.
So you learn, you read up on it. Listen to the other side of it. Like, you got that good side that people telling you to keep off. What's the other people saying?
Yeah.
So I mean, that's how people got to think for themselves. Yeah, people telling you like, yeah, okay, this work, it might work, but it might be something else at work. Because I used to always say in church, why the people that's not saved got all of this money? Because I used to always talk about how, the unsaved people going to meet there and God going to supply. And I used to always be like, God, So you supplying for Jay-Z and Beyonce? Are they Christians? They worshiping you? Because they got a lot of money. And I was young, you know. And I'm thinking like, yo, why? Okay, excuse me. Why did you just come in here to fart? Get out of my room. That was my dog. Y'all, oh my goodness. I'm about to die.
Crazy. That's crazy.
He was so disrespectful just now. He literally walked behind me, farted, and just stood at the door and looked at me.
Now do something.
That was so disrespectful.
Oh,
I don't
that's
got no
crazy.
room spray. But anyways, I digress because I don't want to offend anyone.
Yeah. I mean, we're not trying to, you know, people, you know, I know the people that listen to us, some of y'all probably into some stuff like that. We ain't against you or nothing. I mean, we got
Yes,
nothing.
I mean,
You're welcome. You want to come on the show or whatever, you want to talk about your side, you can do that too. You know what I'm saying? Jason,
your face, I can't see nobody's face. I can only see it when y'all talking.
yo, this chick I was dealing with, man.
Which one, Bob? Which one? I got
Oh my
stories
God.
too.
Okay, hold on, Bob. Okay, you say that, but I have a question to ask y'all.
Hold on, real fast.
I recently found out.
Real fast, because this has to do with the sage and all that.
Yes, mine too. Go ahead.
All right, so I went up. So she was up in Albany, right? I went up there, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I'm spiritual, and I like to burn the sage in the house." I was like, "Oh, you be burning sage up in here? Like, oh, I was like, you bugging, yo? This house probably got mad spirits and stuff in here, man." She was like, "No, don't say that, cause it be over there. I be hearing all kind of noises and stuff at night sometimes." I'm like, see? Like, yo, see, cause you burning this sage up in here, man. Like, damn, I'm not coming over here. I was like, yo, this is my last night here. I ain't coming over here again, man. Bugging. But yeah, that's it. Yeah.